Active Parenting, 0 to 5, by Michael Popkin. Read aloud by Ruth-Ann. Page 20, The Adventurer. This is the 4-year-old stage. Your 4-year-old is now ready to take risks. He is ready to learn what are safe risks and not so safe risks. He is also learning to take care of his own body. He wants to see how fast he can go and how loudly he can yell. He wants to see what he can do by himself. Your 4-year-old wants to know about everything. His mind is growing so fast, he will ask why, over and over many times a day. Your answers will teach him about our world. He's also ready for preschool. This is a great place for him to go to learn more about the world. Your child moves faster now. He moves faster than he thinks. If you do not keep your eye on him, he may ride his bicycle right into the street or run out in front of a car. He still needs to hold your hand sometimes. You need to be sure he is safe. You should have rules that he must obey. Here are some things to remember during this time. Let him help do things for you and for himself. Encourage him for all the things he does accomplish, even if he makes a mistake. For example, you can say, "You tried really hard," or "Now that you tried pouring your own milk, why don't you try to put the cap back on the jug?" When you set rules for him, tell him what he may do before saying what he may not do. For example, you can say, "You may ride in the driveway, but not out onto the street," instead of saying, "Don't ride in the street." All he hears are the last words, and it sounds like you're saying to go ahead into the street. He needs to know what is okay for his actions. Your 4-year-old still needs so much love and attention. You can hug him while you play together, while you're watching TV, or while you put him down to bed. Let him sit in your lap often, and especially while you read books aloud together. Keep a 4-year-old busy with interesting things to do. He may want to color pictures or play games. Offer him choices of toys, activities, and games. For example, you can ask, "Do you want milk or water to drink?" Or ask, "Do you want to wear your blue sweater or your red jacket?" This helps him to learn how to make good choices. Only offer choices you are okay with, and only offer 2 choices, or he becomes overwhelmed with the number of things. A child's temperament, sometimes called a child's nature. Just because all children go through the ages and stages we have talked about, and they all go through them chronologically in order, does not mean that all children are the same. Some children are born more outgoing than other children. Some are more shy. Some are aggressive, while some are laid back. Some are downright spirited. The set of traits a child is born with is what we call a child's nature or their temperament, and it certainly does affect a child's behavior. What happens to a child after he is born, or the experiences he has, including how we parent him, also affects a child's behavior. Nature, experience, and the child's own free will all play a part in determining who your child becomes. How much of who a child becomes is a product of nature and nurture. But how much is nature and how much is nurture? This answer is still unknown. There are many experts who agree that young children try out different behaviors while they seek to learn who they are. They are looking for a way to behave that best fits their natures and also fits with the environment in which they are living. For example, if a child with an aggressive temperament tries out hitting and bullying as a way of making a place for himself among other kids, he might not be being bad. Perhaps he is just trying to be himself. However, in today's society, he may find out that such behaviors get him into trouble. He will not thrive acting like that. This is where parents and caregivers must step in and provide guidance, setting limits. There are some children who are naturally easygoing and flexible. They seem to want to please at all costs and get along with other people, generally. These children might be calm, happy, and not easily perturbed. When something is bothering them, they may not show it, or perhaps they won't tell you. If you have such a quote-unquote easy child, you may need to learn to listen with your eyes as well as your ears to understand when they need your help. Some children are naturally more shy and like to keep to themselves. They will need encouragement from parents and caregivers to help them try out new things or to make some friends. A positive attitude can help in this. We cannot change a child's temperament, but we can help him to adjust the way he behaves, and we can help him to get along with other people. A spirited child will probably grow into a spirited adult. The question is, will he use his spirit to help himself and other people? Or will he continue to get into trouble? The answer to this depends on what he learns from his parents and caregivers along the way. We will be talking about temperament more and how to handle this in Chapter 3. You might remember the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Just as there are many types of children, there are also many types of parents. Let's discuss some parenting styles. Some styles are less helpful to children than others. They can be either too hard, such as the beds in Papa Bear's bed in Goldilocks and the Three Bears, or too soft, such as Mama Bear's bed in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We need a parenting style that is just right, somewhere in the middle. None of us will be exactly right every time, but we can practice and get better. Shall we talk about some differences between parenting styles? The too hard style. Some parents want to control everything. They have so many rules. These parents are the too hard style. They don't let their children make many choices, and they punish children a lot. They do not give their children very many hugs, kisses, or encouraging words. Perhaps in history, our grandparents have used this style of parenting. It does not work very well today. When parents use a too hard style, children become angry. They will do things purposely to make parents angry. When they become teenagers, they often rebel. Here's an example. Tricia is 2 years old. Her mom is watching a movie on TV and has told Tricia not to stand in front of the TV screen. But Tricia sees the bright lights and wants to have a look. Her mother yells, "I told you not to stand in front of the TV, Tricia!" Then she slaps Tricia's behind. Tricia cries. Her mama says, "Stop crying. I can't hear the story." So Tricia cries more.